results, and it's just completely falling apart.
It's taking its toll. It's going to take us a long time to recover.
How do you do this to a family? We're going to take it apart, we're going to put it back together, and I'm going to make this exceptional.
The only person who can fix this is Mike Holmes.
Done. This is my house now, and as long as it's my house, I'm going to do it right. It's coming down.
Yeah, baby. Howard.
Yeah, baby. You're all loveless.
He saved us, he saved our house, and he saved our family.
Oh, you're so lovely.
It's great.
Give me my pen. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, baby. But if you're going to do it right the first time. Let's get rid of it. Let me do this little family. Look at the nest. They got a nest in the on, 2, 3. I tattooed it on my arm. Skills USA. You guys are the future. Are you excited? Now you should be excited because this is a wonderful thing. You know, I'm excited just being here, being part of this. Let me tell you a little story. When I was a little boy growing up, my father, I thought he was Superman. I was 3 years old, 4 years old, glued to his leg. He was a jack of all trades, master of none. I did not understand that saying until I got older. By the time I was 6 years old, I rewired the whole second floor of the house. I was doing plumbing. By the time I was 12, I did my first basement, complete with a bar, stairs, rails, absolutely everything. By the time I was 16, my dad said, hire my son. That's just what he did. And I guess I was the guy. I was the guy that had to do it, you know. Being so young, taking his tools, his nails, his wood, he's like, Mike! I built the best tree fort you ever saw.
No.
I built go-karts. I had a blast as a kid. By the time I was 19, I got offered under contract for 2 years to run a company with 13 employees. And I said, okay, I'll take the job. I'm a Leo. I'm the boss. Nobody tells me what to do, and I'm making money. Who would have thought that by the time I'm 21, you gotta remember this, I had taken apart so much crap, and I kept saying, who did this? What's wrong with this? I was gonna make up a business card that said the screw-up fixer, only in much harsher words. It's what I was used to. Years and years and years later, I am 23 times 2. Makes me feel younger, I'm telling you. Who would have thought that years later I meet this guy at HGTV in Canada. He asked me to build him a custom straw bale home in Oakville, one of the first in the city actually. So I said to him, you know what, I can build you a better home. I was trying to give him ideas, but he was hell-bent on doing this home. So I got to know him and I liked him. And I'm sitting down in his office one day and I said, you know, Mike, his name was Mike, I got the show idea, you want to hear it? Now, little did I know, he hears stories every day. I didn't even know what the hell he did there at HGTV. So I sat down. I said, I don't like the shows on your channel, bad information, you're screwing people, I'm surprised you're not being sued, you need a show like this. And I went off. I had diarrhea in my mouth for 30 minutes straight, I really did. I noticed there's a bump here.
Oh, shit.
He was looking at me with the weirdest eyes for 30 minutes, and I realized, man, I'm talking too much. And I said, I'm sorry, I gotta go. He jumps up out of his desk and he says, I'm gonna pilot right away. I laughed my head off. I said, I'm a contractor. I'm not a guy for TV. I'm giving you an idea. Run with it. You know, for months, he bugged me. He pushed me. He wanted me to do this. I said, Mike, I'm not a TV guy. This is what I do. I love my job. I really love creating, making people's dreams come true is what I do. He says, Mike, I noticed you like to teach one family at a time. And I said, that's what it's all about, communication. He says, how'd you like to teach everyone at once? And I said, USOB. Next thing I know, I'm doing a television show. It's now worldwide, and I'm standing in front of you. Now, did anyone see Holmes in New Orleans? If so, just give me a hey, hey. You know, that was great. I really did like that. It's funny because I'm sure, like you, I was sitting in front of the TV and I watched Katrina devastate New Orleans. And I got up off my couch. I was filming like crazy. I think me and the news filmed the same time. I mean, I'm 12 months of the year filming. All other time I get out and talk to the skilled trades because I believe in supporting it. I said, we got to go down there and make it right. We got to go help these people. And I remember my people saying, Mike, you know, you got enough to do here. I said, we got to go down there. We have to do something. I think a year, 2 years later, I'm watching the television. Nothing's happening. Nobody's doing nothing. And then Brad Pitt steps forward and he says, I want to make it right in New Orleans. Now, I trademarked that. And I wasn't mad at him. But I had my people contact his people. And I think they dropped a brick, actually, that day. Because all of a sudden they thought I was going to do something. I said, no, let me phone them. I picked up the phone, I called all the people there, and I said, look, I like what you're doing. Why don't I come down there and help you? I'll build the first house, I'll record it, and I'll tell the world all about it. And they said, you'll do that? I said, yeah, and I'll do that for nothing. I brought in all this technology. I'm going to tell you something. It's really funny, because here I am walking through New Orleans. My first big meeting, it was about 65 architects, engineers, you name it, they were all sitting there. And then comes this guy from Canada, and they didn't know who the hell I was, which is fine. It was really funny. So I hear some guy in the background saying, oh, they brought down some guy from up north, he's going to put the vapor barrier on the wrong side. I turned around and I laughed, and I said, I don't use vapor barrier, I'm going to teach you something new. We were successful in bringing LEED Platinum 22 points above, building that house with the technology we brought in. To me, it's really simple. Can we build it better? After all these years of taking things down, is it working? Well, I'm going to give you a small example. How would you like to have a house that will not burn, that will not mold, zero VOCs, environmentally friendly, it won't blow down, it won't fall down, and it'll pay you back from the moment you move in? How'd you like that house? How would all of you like to help me build?
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that I'm working on, and I'm telling you, this is why I do what I do. This is why I talk to people like you, to give you encouragement that there's opportunity, that this is a great, wonderful thing. I truly do love my job. I really do. This isn't about TV. This isn't about money to me. I don't really care